As has often been said before, perception is simply one phase of the total process of action, and its biological role is to initiate and direct the behavior of men and animals. It not only provides material for their contemplation, but invites them to action and allows them to adjust this action to the world in which they live. The phenomenal world does not consist of a simple juxtaposition of detached pieces, but of a group of things which act upon each other and in relation to each other. Thus, the regulation of conduct requires a knowledge of what things do or can do, and what living creatures, and ourselves in particular, can do with them. We need to know that things can be moved by pushing them, causing them to slide, lifting them or turning them over, by hurling, breaking, bending, or folding them, by leaning on them, and so on. We need to know, too, that certain gestures, certain looks, or certain words can attract or repel other men and animals, or modify their conduct in some other way. Similarly, it is necessary to understand the influence that things exert on people, hurting us when they bump into us, pricking or cutting us, resisting our efforts, confronting us with shapes that are easy or difficult to handle, and so on. Again, we need to know that one object goes up to another or withdraws from it, that one person pursues another or hides from him, that people lock up objects in drawers or chests, pour wine into glasses, and so on. These examples are taken from situations which occur regularly in everyday life, and they are so ordinary that they do not seem at first sight to raise any special problems. This, however, is not the case. Although these events have a spatial and kinematic aspect, the most important feature about them is that they imply functional relations between objects. These relations are largely outside the range of the many investigations that have been carried out on the subject of space perception and perception of movement. Even in a case as simple as that of our last example, do we not see the wine come out of the bottle and run into the glass? That is something quite different from a simple change of position in space. These functional relations, then, constitute the essential fabric of the phenomenal world. They must be considered as a highly important factor in the adaptation of activities to their environment. They are important also in enabling an external observer to understand the human and animal conduct which he sees. It is these relations which give things around us their significance, since it is by coming to know what things do that we learn what they are. What they are for us is much more than their shape, their size, and their color. It is above all what they are capable of doing, or what can be done by means of them. As has often been said before, perception is simply one phase of the total process of action, and its biological role is to initiate and direct the behavior of animals. It not only provides material for contemplation, but invites them to action and allows them to adjust this action to the world in which they live. The phenomenal world is pushing, causing them to lift to modify their content. Similarly, it is necessary to understand the influence of things hurting us when they bump into us, tricking us, resisting our efforts, confronting us with shapes that we so difficult to analyze. Again, we need to know that one person pursues another or hides from another, that people lock up objects in drawers or chests, pour wine into glasses, and so on. These examples are taken from situations which are regular, and they are supporting the oriented Although these events have a spatial and kinematic aspect, the most important feature about them is that they imply functional relations between objects. These relations are largely outside the range of the many investigations that can carry out on the subject of space perception and perception. Even in a case as simple as that of the last example, do we not see the line of the body and the room figure? That is something quite different from the things in space. These functional relations constitute an essential fabric of the world. They must be perceived as a fabric and the application of materials to these relations give things around us their significance, since it is by coming to know what things do that we learn what they are. What they are for us is much more than size. It is above all what they are capable of doing.